welcome. I'm going to be going live tonight around 8 p.m. EST. So please join me on Twitch. I'm going to be playing Knights of the Old Republic. We're going to be on Dantooine, continuing our game from last week. So I'm excited to see you there. There will be a little bit more info at the end of this episode. But please join me over there tonight whenever you get this chance. Thank you. Hello and welcome to Avenging Path 7. Today is day 29 of our free-to-play farming guide where we follow the APGains farming guide as strictly as we can, making sure that we are going through it, through checking out the day-to-day of the APGains farming guide, seeing, like what does it take? You know, we know what the end result is supposed to look like and we know what the beginning looks like. Let's see, what's the day-to-day look like? And the day-to-day I won't deny it can be kind of boring, but what's making it fun is all of you guys, all of us together, having fun conversations, going back and forth with the comments, with the videos, you know, just having a daily book club kind of meeting, daily coffee conversation. Um, Now, I don't drink that much. I don't really drink coffee. I'm thinking about getting into it, but having some good conversations. So yesterday, man, y'all blew up my comments yesterday. I loved it. Gotta say, I loved it. And there are a lot of comments that I'm going to talk about, and I'm going to try and answer if I haven't already. Um, so playlist. You commented just this morning. You were up. Well, maybe you were up late for yourself, maybe early for myself. We'll see. Depends where you are, but you're at level 62 right now on an APGains account. Good job. 1 month, 1 week in. I'm not too far behind you, so hopefully you're enjoying that. I hope it's going well for you. Let's see. Gotta filter this more or unfilter this. Boyd Beasley, talk about how much you liked Force Unleashed and Rogue Squadron. Both of the Force Unleashed games are very good. I would love to play through them again. I don't have them. I had them on. I think I had both of them on the Wii, or maybe I had the first one on the Wii and the second one on Xbox. But I loved both of those. So I need to play through those again. Um, El Burrito, you gave a good. I would say you gave a really good response on Battlefront 2 and your thoughts on the star card issue that I had. And you're not wrong. It has been better as I play. I really only play whenever I get on with my friend, and that's just maybe three times a week or so. Um, for a couple hours in the evenings, and yes, I was able to build up a good few characters, kind of quickly. So you're not wrong. Um, I feel like in a couple weeks I won't be having that issue anymore. So you know, thank you for that comment. I will say you're not far off. With it just takes a bit of grinding, and then you got the star cards you need. Um, CR Sonic. Oh man, CR Sonic, you brought up my first rant today. You I'll start with that. I'll start with your comment for my first rant. CR Sonic said Percy Jackson was such a good book series, and when I went to watch the movies, it got ruined so badly. So I will start with your comment. Percy Jackson by Rick Riordan is such a good book series. That comment, yes, it really is. The Percy Jackson books, I loved them. I loved them. They're very good. They are fantastic children's books. Um, and the first five, maybe not even the first five. The first, I would say maybe three, are very good books for for kids. They're very easy to read. They're very easy to consume. Did I buy these? Yeah. Um, they're very good books. And then as you know, I would say book 4 and 5, get a little bit more mature. A little bit harder to read if you're like super young. Still possible. And then he made another 5 books that are very long books. Much more. I wouldn't say a 10-year-old could read them easily. I might even be too high up. Maybe maybe a few years older. Maybe a 10-year-old could. Looks like BlueStacks might be failing me. Let's. Oh nope. It got it. And but they're very good. The story is great. A great story about friendship, heartbreak, uh, losing friends, standing up to the enemies, standing up for the right thing. So yeah, Rick Riordan can write some. Ooh, only 10 shards away. Rick Riordan can write some very, very good books. No denial there. Um, who is the next person I'm going after in here? I don't remember. Maybe I'm just saving. I'll check that in a little bit. Um, and then I don't even remember who made the movie, who directed the movie. Um, but then they made the movie, and the movie is so far off. And I'm not even against with them aging up the actors. That's not even a problem I have with the movie. They take the characters and they take them from like 10, 11 years old all the way up to like 16 or so. And I'm not even upset by that. That is not what upsets me about the movie. What upsets me about the movie is, they go so far away from the book. Um, so many things that the book highlights and focuses on, the movie just ignores. I mean, there's like this fantastic fight against Ares, one of the big things that I remember. Fantastic fight against Ares on the beach, and they just fully cut it out. Um, and there's plenty of really good videos that go to do a deep dive into it that I will let them do the deep dives. But I'll just say that, yeah, like, it just makes me so sad that Hollywood, will spend so much money on a project because they see the value in the product. They see the value that, like, people love Percy Jackson. If we make a Percy Jackson movie, people will want to see it, and that is true. But then they don't try and look at why did they like these books. And we didn't like the books because the character's name was Percy Jackson. We didn't like the books because um I don't even know what else to say. Like, we don't like the books for superficial reasons. Where, if you enjoyed a book so much that it could become, if there were enough people that enjoyed a book that it could become a movie, those people enjoyed it because it was a book. Because, like, there are some deep meanings within that book, and like they loved that book for very specific reasons. And when they make a Hollywood movie on it, they ignore all of the reasons that we enjoyed the book and they get rid of them. Um, and you could probably see the disappointment. So yeah, and then the second one was so much worse. The second one, the reason that one failed, because it was a lot better than the first. But the reason the second was worse than the first is they tried to take the next four books in the series and combine it all into one movie. And it made no sense why they would do that. Made no sense. But they did it. So Disney is now working on a Percy Jackson Netflix series, working very closely with Rick Riordan, trying to get, having him be involved in the casting and the writing and the director and the art design and everything. And it looks like it's going to be very good. Everything that I have seen that Rick Riordan has posted, because all of the news has come directly from Rick Riordan, at least that I have gotten. All of those news have come directly from him. Um, and let's see. I'm actually going to be switching over to Admiral Akbar. I've bought a good amount of Newt Gunray, but we're going to need Akbar sooner, so I'm going to be switching over to him. Um, and so, yeah. Rick Riordan is going to fix Percy Jackson in visual media, and I am super excited about it. Let's see. And then McFlying Fury, you bring up the second rant. You brought up the second rant. I won't say this on the video, but oh, you edited your comment. I didn't see this part. I will never forgive them. They have ruined Halo so completely that even 343's Halo 5 Guardians looks like a delightful blank masterpiece compared to their blank show. Sorry, I'm generally a pleasant person. Oh, a second edit. I'm generally a pleasant person. Just don't bring up Paramount Plus or prepare for a rant. Well, I'm bringing it up, McFlying Fury, because yes, I have a very specific rant. I did not watch I believe the last two, possibly last three episodes. And you, most people, especially if you only know me from this channel, probably don't know that I love Halo. Halo Pokemon was my first like video game that I was all in on. Halo was my second. Um, I was at a fall festival, and there was a teenage, some teenagers that set up a tent section that were playing Halo 3. Had a couple Xboxes set up, so I think that 8 people could play. Or no, I think it was just 4 people, maybe 8 people. I don't remember. I was only like 10 years old. I don't even think I was 11. Um, and I asked my dad, could I go and play that? I don't know. I don't know what it is, but it was a video game at a fall festival where everything was a small little children's game. Like simple games, simple games like carnival games basically. There's a video game section. I was like, I want to play that. That looks fun. Um, so my dad said yeah, and I got to play 1 or 2 games. Got my butt kicked because I'm like a 10-year-old, never touched this game before around a ton of teenagers who played this all the time. Um, but I loved it. I thought it was awesome. I think I picked up the Needler at one point, and it was like super cool. I'm like, oh, I want this game. And we didn't have an Xbox at the time. So I told my dad, I don't know what, and I didn't know what it was called. I just knew it was a video game. I told him, I want to play that video game. I want that video game at home. So that's what I told him. On my birthday, because that was our big thing, we don't really get stuff all the time, but on our birthdays, we could have requests. Like, that's what I want for birthday. That's what I want for Christmas. And my dad tried to make things happen for us. Um, but I told him, I don't know what it was, but I want to be able to play that at home, for my birthday, please. And so he got an Xbox 360, he got Halo 3, and that's what I got for my birthday. And that was an awesome birthday. I remember so much about that birthday. Um, but more importantly, I remember playing Halo 3 with my dad and my brother so much and all the time. Um, some of my favorite memories with my family is playing Halo with my dad and my brother. There are just so many good memories, so many good times of late nights staying up and playing it online. And it was a while later, I believe, that he got Xbox Live and showed us that you can play online with random people. And then my mind was blown. But so that's my intro to Halo. Um, then the Halo show comes out. So like I've been playing Halo since Halo 3 when I was around 10 years old or so. And Paramount show comes out, and I did not like it. He did not act like Master Chief. Well, actually, I think I think it would be easier for me to be mad at the show if it was entirely bad. The problem is I can't say it was entirely bad because there are some spots in the show where it is perfect. It is beautiful. Where the Spartans are acting like Spartans and fighting together, and everything is like a perfect shot, perfect acting, perfect show. And then, like, just a couple moments later, oh, they all take their helmets off. They missed so many very important aspects of Halo where they also, like, were spot on others. it's such a weird anomaly where parts of the show are beautiful and perfect, and then others are just so far off it might as well be Gears of War with how different it is, or something just like it might as well just be a Pokemon movie with how far off from Halo that it is. Anyways, um, my biggest part about the rant. Hello, cat. My biggest part about the rant is I had stopped watching it. I wasn't going to continue anymore. And my brother sends me a video, a Halo video. So I watched it. It's about 30 seconds, 45 seconds, a minute, and it's Master Chief fighting brutes, the Covenant. When and there's a one of the prophets floating high above, and I just thought, wow, this looks amazing for a fan to have made this, because it looked so. I mean, it didn't look good. I mean, it looked like if a person sat in their basement with a computer and made this themselves and put it on YouTube, I would tell them you did a fantastic job. You did a fantastic job. That looks amazing. If a company spent millions of dollars on this shot and had professional CGI artists make this to put in a multi-million-dollar streaming show for millions of people to see, that I had to pay $15 a month to watch, it looks awful. And it was the big final fight from the first season of the Halo show. I did not realize that that's what it was from when I watched it. I thought it was a fan edit, and so I looked at it. I said, "Wow, that looks great." That fan, did a great job. Put my phone away. I think it was at work. Kept working. Later on, I'm on Facebook, and I noticed that everyone's talking about this shot from the ending of the Halo show, and I realize it's from the official show. People were paid money to make this for an official release of the Halo show. And I realize I'm so glad I'm not watching the show anymore. If that's how they're making it look, I'm so glad I'm not watching the show anymore. So yeah, I'm not watching. I still haven't seen those last 2, maybe 3 episodes. I just heard from my brother about how crappy they were, how crappy he thought that they were. But yeah, there's my rant. You said prepare for a rant. Um, we are already at 17 minutes. I haven't even cut. I mean, you might not have noticed I didn't even cut this one. I didn't need to cut it. Um, just to be quick, Matt B. You think Disney is putting out too many spin-offs just to make a quick butt, and it's hurting the quality of some of the shows. I don't know. In my opinion, put that I'll put that caveat out there. In my opinion, I am enjoying all of them that they've released. I have enjoyed all of the Disney shows that they've released so far, between Star Wars and Marvel. Some of them have been of worse quality. Some of them I probably would not like if I enjoyed again. Um, are there too many? I don't know if there are too many, but there might be on. They might be the wrong ones to do. Um, the problem with Boba Fett, to try and be quick about it, the problem with Boba Fett is a character with absolutely no story. Absolutely no story. And I think I think it was Comic Storian, Benny from Comic Storian. I think it was him that said it. That said something along the lines of people um wanted, every and think about Star Wars. All right, this is my saying. The thing about Star Wars is all of our own product. everyone, so if you love Star Wars, you probably grew up playing with the toys, which meant you grew up making your own stories about Star Wars. You grew up and you had all these action figures that and they had different battles and they had different stories and that's all in your mind and you might not remember them anymore, but what you do remember is that character was your favorite. That person was, the best one. This one was the funniest. This one was the coolest. This one could do anything. And with Boba Fett, he didn't have any screen time. You know, he walked Han Solo stuck in carbonite away from Cloud City. He he flew over towards Luke, got hit in the jetpack and died. That's Han Solo. That's all he ever did. That's the only thing he did. He didn't do anything, but he looked cool, and he had a toy action figure, and so people played with that action figure, and they made him do some really cool stuff. They made him capture the entire team of the rebels. They made him take out anyone that stood up against him in their little bedroom playing with the Star Wars toys. That's who Boba Fett is. He's that awesome character that you may do awesome awesome things with because of your imagination as a child. That's who Boba Fett is. Man, I must have used up all my allies earlier. I want to use Star Killer to get through this mission real easy. Um, that's who Boba Fett is. And turning him into a character is very difficult because you no longer have that benefit. I used all those? Oh, darn it. I might save the rest of this. I might just change it over. You no longer have that benefit of um, your imagination when it comes to the Boba Fett show. He's a guy that sits around on a throne, tells people what to do, gets his butt kicked, rides a Rancor, which is awesome. The Rancor was awesome. Don't deny it. The Rancor was some of the best parts of that show. Don't deny it. Um, and so that was the trouble with Boba Fett is they were taking away from your imagination and making their story official. I enjoyed it. I won't say it was the best, but I enjoyed it. There was a couple, the spinning shot was just weird. But that was the problem with this. Um, crap, I didn't put it in the ending. You're gonna hear this. I'm gonna put something in the beginning of the episode. I'll have to cut something in real quick because I didn't announce that tonight I am going to go live playing Knights of the Old Republic. We're gonna be on Dantooine. We'll see how far we get through Dantooine, if we finish it all tonight or if we have to cut it short a little bit. We'll see. Let me check real quick. He just responded. I'll do my best to be there. Bacon's Max, who joined us last week, is going to do his best to be there tonight with us. I also might have Rasputin. He might be joining me tonight, so I'll have a couple friends in the voice chat talking with me along, making it something go on, and we'll have some fun. My Twitch link is in the top right of my banner. If you're on PC, I think it's also on the banner if you're on YouTube or on the app. But I believe it's also in the video description. So, you can find my Twitch. Go ahead and follow me over there right now whenever you see this video. That way you can get the notification that I'm going live. Following is free on Twitch. It's subscribing that you have to pay for, and there's no reason to subscribe to me right now. I can't make money on it yet, so don't do that. But you can follow me. Join me tonight. Probably, I'm hoping around between 7 and 8 Eastern Standard Time, I'll be going live and playing for who knows how long. We'll have fun with it. So join me over there tonight. Drop a 1 in the comments if you're still here, and go ahead and rant in those comments. I don't care. I really want to hear it. Go ahead and rant about any of the stuff I talked about today. Today is the ranting episode. So y'all have a great weekend. I'm excited to see y'all tonight on Twitch, and then I'll see you again in the morning. Y'all have a great day.